Hi. I'm very sick lately. I'm dying of tuberculosis or something. Anyway, this is a two-part rant on things. Text messages and bad singers. Okay, with text messages, I hate chain texts. They're for morons. They're irritating because they're like, oh, send this on to 9 people, or you are not my friend. It's like, dude, last time you... It's always the freaking person that you never see. Like, you have spoken to a year ago, and it was the same chain text. And I hate that one that's like, God, one caught me on the wrong day, because, it's that one that's like, oh, this percent are kissing, this percent are, like, having sex, and this percent is hugging, and you're reading a text, loser. So I text back, yeah, and one idiot is sending a text. I mean, it takes about as much time to type all that crap as it does to forward that, and I hate forwards. They're so cute, and they're so sparkly, and they're so neat, and I got a forward one time, and you see the tiny little crack in my phone? Yes. It gummed up my phone! I was in the middle of a very deep intellectual conversation about Doctor Who, and all of a sudden this, if I had that tomorrow, it just fell off me. It's like, oh, no, I'll be glad you're dead. Text came, and that's another thing, is like, why do we have to start being nice to people when they die? I mean, everybody stopped telling Michael Jackson jokes. It's like, why? He's dead now. You should, I mean, why? It's like, oh, I'm gonna treat them like crap while they're alive, but when they're dead, we, can't speak ill. What? And I do believe they're for morons. Chain texts are for morons, and chain emails. And it's annoying when people, like, don't believe in, like, a higher power, or Allah, or Buddha, or anything, and they think it's all crap, and we do, like, science and stuff, and they don't, I think everything's very solid and very evident in the universe because of things. And anyway, it's funny that they send the kind of texts that if you send this text on to 10 friends, you'll get $10 million. It's like, what? And, like, a lot of crap hasn't changed very much. My mom got chain letters all the time and was just like, oh my gosh, you guys are retarded. Seriously? And, life hasn't gotten very crap if I haven't sent on a chain text. And, oh my gosh, I got sent one that was really creepy about some kid getting her eyes blown out by her mother. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah. And it had that, music from One Missed Call. And this creepy picture, and I'm just like, ew. And, they're sparkly, and they're cute, and they come with this music, and, just forward the genuinely funny ones, I think. Like the one with the angry black lady that's like, get your ass out of bed, you got stuff to do today! You could use that as an alarm. I had it on my old phone until it went swimming in the toilet. That was my cat's fault. But yeah, we're getting new phones soon. But anyway, losing my mind completely. That's about all I have to say on chain texts. I mean, I hate, like, these stupid ones, like, if I was you, I'd be the coolest person in the world. Send this on to 9 friends, including me. It's like, well, you're not the coolest person in the world, because you're not me. I mean, I'm the coolest person in the world. Huh? Yeah, of Lametown. Whatever. Anyway, on to singers. Okay, Christina Aguilera and Carrie Underwood. Just because you can sing at the top of your lungs for every song, the whole song, doesn't mean you need to. Freaking Cowboy Casanova. I want to die when I hear that song. It's like, it's all up here, and it's like, whoa, Carrie, hi, your voice is high. Calm down. Because, like, less is more. Alright? I mean, I didn't like Martina McBride for this reason. It's like, okay, wow, you were blowing out the speakers listening to country music, and I'm sorry, but you don't look cool when you're like, I mean, all these country songs, they're like, blasting Hank, and it's like, yeah, you don't blast Hank. It's embarrassing. That'd be like me going down the road, listening to my Madison Violet folk songs and singing about my feelings. It's like, I don't know, there are certain songs that you cannot blast, okay? First of all, you can't blast certain Emmy Packer songs, and you can't blast Sarah McLachlan. I'm sorry. And there's other things you just can't blast. I mean, at least with your, not so that your car is going boom, 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 boom. You can have the radio on, loud enough to sing over, and still hear your voice, and, oh my gosh, and listen to, like, Reba McEntire or Michael Bublé. But don't, like, go down the streets like, save the last dance for me, with your, like, freaking windows down. You look like a retard. That's why I always drive back roads. And, like, the pickle in mouth thing that girls do. I mean, it's like, it's not cute. And you know it doesn't just happen. Nobody, honestly, puts words, R's, gross, into words that aren't there. Like the freaking Pampers commercial, where the little babies and everything's like, alright, and then she does, sleep in harmony. It's like, what's that? You put an R in that word, like that Celine Dion song. Then this thing comes. It's like, what's wrong with her? She got ate by a squirrel. There's a mutant squirrel in her voice. And you know that they don't, it's not something that just happens naturally. And it's annoying, and I know some of the most famous singers do it, but it's so yucky. I hate it. And another thing I hate the most famous singers do is that they think if they go, oh yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh, and like all like that, all top of their lungs throughout the whole song, and make their backup singers sing all the other words, that they're awesome. It's like, are you freaking mouthpiece? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Let's just moan and caterwaul and go, yeah! And like, oh my gosh, I watched this Beyonce video, and for like, I swear 13 minutes she was gonna do some cover of Fever and like act like she was a dying cat or something, and I just don't like her. But she's like, for 13 minutes it felt like, it's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. It's like, yeah, you big fat ass gave that away. I mean, gosh. Everyone notices that you're like this on one side and like this on the other. We know who you are. Be stuck on yourself a little less. Okay? I just don't like her. And we don't have a 9-hour segment in which I can rant on all the many ways I don't like her. What's something else that they do that, like, whispering? Yeah, the Britney Spears tone of, what is it? So, whatever she's saying in that song where she, like, in the music video, she, like, hits her head and dies. That's the only good reason to watch that music video. And, like, she whispers. Or else she goes, like she has a really bad cold, and she sounds like this. And why is Kesha even on the air? I mean, stringing them up like a lovesick crackhead. It's like, wow. Kelly that wants to buy shoes has more talent than you. Ha, you're a loser. Gosh, I watch a lot of YouTube. Trying to think of other things that singers do that irritates me. Okay, like, something Fiona Apple does that irritates me is, like, she'll not realize she's an alto, and that she doesn't have, like, she's not been taught properly how to sing really high notes. So she'll go, and, like, her voice will crack and it'll be almost a whisper, and it's like, dude, you don't need to do that. Especially not in a weird, kooky song, and, you know, it's weird. What are other things people do? Like barking. Yeah, okay, that's annoying. I mean, why? That's stupid. Ooh, yeah, and, like, kind of have problems sometimes listening to Grace Potter's new album, because, like, in one song she's doing that, and in a few other songs she's doing it. It's like, don't do that. You don't need to. It's gross. But yeah, I even got in a big freaking war with a girl about chain text, because I said, no more forwards, I hate them. And I do hate forwards. I do. I think they're the dumbest things ever. Like, you're kidding me, right? Now, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I just rant. I'm like, la 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 la. Yeah, just, yeah, just having a moment where I'm like, this is bothering me. I want to tell the whole world about it. There's something else that singers do that bothers me. Like, a lot, and I can't remember where it is, what it is. And it's texting. Not sending forwards, though. But, like, there's things that bother me. Like, the repost if you agree. Like, on MySpace, it's like, why? And everybody does that. And memes, I don't understand. Like, I understand the concept behind memes. I mean, it's kind of cool, but, like, I don't know. You know what I hate? When singers sound like basset hounds. I hate that. I mean, like, the only person that could ever get away with that was Hank Williams. He's the only person that could only go, all I do is sit and cry. I mean, no. And furthermore, Kid Rock is not country, okay? Alright? Just because he grew up in a trailer court doesn't mean he's country, okay? I don't feel country, and I grew up in a small town. And, like, where there's a higher cow and horse ratio to people. But I don't feel country. I mean, I think Robert Redford might be more country than me, and he's a fancy little boy. So, yeah, I need to see somebody about my obsession with him, because it's like, Robert, I hate you, but I still want to touch your hair. Yeah, I'm not well. But, like, just, yeah, and, like, it's a fish for sympathy with those freaking chain texts. It's like, if I with you, and it's like, oh, but you are the coolest person in the world. And even on Facebook, they're like, what would you rate me? And it's like, what are you, 5? Gosh, you're like 35 with kids. Don't do this to yourself. You look retarded. Quit trying to be hip. You suck.